Kimber 2K11. Now this is going to be the stainless model, and we'll just start from the top and kind of go up, or go down rather if we're starting up. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Love for G.T.S. I appreciate you stopping back by the channel and hanging out with me for another unboxing. As you can see here, we have the Kimber box, so that's what this is about. I'm sure you saw the title, which is why you clicked on the video also, so let's get into it. I will not make this lengthy, or I will try not to, because it's an unboxing, and I'm sure you've seen a bunch of these already. So this is the Kimber box that you get. Comes with the range bag in here. So we'll take the bag out for a second, and you get your little paper that nobody uses, gun lock. So we'll put that to the side. Nothing in there that we really want to talk about. This is the bag that you get. Now this range bag comes with all the Kimbers. I got one when I also got the G.T.S 9C. And real quick, let me just show clear for everything. It's clear. Oh, that thing is so smooth. And this one is also clear. All right, so now we got that out the way. Back to where we were. Range bag. Yep. So on the front pocket here, they kind of had your lock. Make sure there's nothing else in there. This warranty thing is actually not the warranty. It just has a bunch of information about warnings and things not to do and how to handle guns and 1911s, etc. Kimber sticker. We love the stickers. Put those on our ammo cans, etc. Some of them because during the, we're not gonna talk about that. All right, so let's put all this to the side. We'll leave our sticker up here. I love stickers. Like a big kid, I know. Next pocket of the range bag has your 2 magazines. We got 2 20 round, zoom in there, 20 round mags. These are gonna be your traditional 1911 mags or 2011 style mags. Anyway, enough about all of that. Let's move into why we're actually here, and that's to talk about this beautiful thing right here, which is the Kimber 2K11. Now, this is going to be the stainless model, and we'll just start from the top and kind of go up, or go down, rather, if we're starting up. This has, we're going to zoom in here a little bit. This has a serrated sight on the back, which has elevation there. Or is that windage? One of the two. I'm sure you guys know. You can tell me. This has the tag precision sights, fiber optics. These fiber optics are better than the traditional fiber optics you get on most guns, where you have to burn the ends of the fiber optic. On this one, you don't. Sorry, I had to quieten the dogs there. But at any rate, the fiber optic on here from Tag, it actually uses a like Allen thing where you fit it into the end of the little sight slot there. Really great setup of sights. They, I think, were the first to come out with that little design, so it actually works really great, and you don't lose your fiber optic while you're out on the range. Now, this is in the Kim-Pro Graphite Gray. The slide and the frame are both going to be the same gray. The grip is going to be a MJD Kevlar and carbon fiber mixture grip. That thing is beautiful, and the texturing on here is really, really nice. Grips down in your hand. Also has like a little flare there. And I did order the MJD mag wheel also, so we can get a little bit of an extra flare there on the bottom and allow those mags to slide in nice and easy. It does have a GT style trigger. That's what Kimber calls it. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm impressed because this trigger is great. Nice and short, crisp, and reset. Almost no reset. It's almost like they did a trigger job on this gun before they sent it out, and it is beautiful. They estimated between 3 and 4 pounds. It feels, man, maybe 2.5 to 3 to me, and probably one of the best triggers I felt, especially on a stock production gun. Now this is my customized Apollo 11, which I had some nice work done, stipple, magwell, and a trigger job also. Now the trigger job on here, and the reason why I'll show you this in a moment. This trigger, nice and clean. My guy estimated it at 3.15 on the scale. Nice short crisp reset there. It feels to me more like 3.5, close to 4, somewhere up in there, but it's a really clean, crisp trigger. Now, if you notice on here, if you push this trigger, there's entirely no play on there. And then the grip safety, no play side to side, does not move. Now, this gun was actually sent to my gunsmith Cerakote guys, and they did all the internal work on this gun, so everything is solid. When I say solid, this gun feels like it's not an Apollo 11. It's freaking beautiful. Now, the reason why I wanted to point that out is Kimber comes with the Kimber branded mags, and these are little free armory, of course, for the Apollo 11. At any rate, the reason why I wanted to point that out. Now, cons on the 2K11 trigger. It is a beautiful trigger. Works great, perfect. But you hear that? There is a little bit of play in the trigger. And I mean, is that the end of the world? No. Does it affect shootability? No. But is it annoying to hear something rattling around on a $2,000 gun? Yeah. Also, the grip safety, same thing, play side to side. But the grip safety functions properly. Trigger cannot be pulled. Hit the camera there, sorry. Grip safety down, trigger breaks. So everything functions fine. It's just that one little thing where, you know, it's not the tightest in the world. Now, that's just on the grip safety and the trigger. But the actual slide to frame fit, there is absolutely no play. So, no play in the back either. This thing is just put together really well. This Coyote PVD barrel in this nice bronze color. It's just absolutely beautiful. Then you have the serrations on the slide. These are going to be Kimber unique serrations, and also has those relief cuts there on the front, which are beautiful, and they allow you to see that bronze color through the slide, give you that nice accent. So overall, this gun is just put together really well. You also have your Picatinny rail. Now, one other thing I wish they did do was allow the rail and the frame to actually go all the way out to the end of the barrel. Now, this is a 5-inch barrel. I don't know if I said that earlier, but yeah, it is. Anyway, so yeah, I like the full length rails myself, dust covers or whatever. But Kimber tends to do this kind of bobbed, traditional style 1911 cut, which, I mean, looks beautiful. I mean, it's not a problem because they, you know, but it's my personal preference. And before I forget, the barrel is fluted, crowned, and ramped. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I have heard some people kind of talk about how there's a little bit of, I guess, not seamless look at the end of the barrel. Kind of looks like it's a two-piece type deal. I did notice that too, even when the first gun was first introduced to the market and people were showing it off and then showing the barrel like this. I noticed that, but I thought it was a little weird, but whatever. Kimber's addressed it and said that it's normal. I mean, it's part of the process of making it a precision barrel. And from what I've seen from other folks shooting it and using the gun, it is performing phenomenally. So I guess they know what they're doing. All right, interrupting the video real quick to talk about two components. I'll make it real quick that I forgot to mention in the video that are very important features to choosing this gun. Unlike most traditional 1911s, 2011s, this gun has an external extractor, as you see right there, which is a lot more reliable than the old school internal extractor, kind of like on this gun. And the internal extractors you also find on most of your Staccatos, except for the newer ones where they also went to an external extractor. The second very important feature is the guide rod. This is a toolless guide rod, is a proprietary guide rod that is patent pending that Kimber created, and it allows you to take down the gun without using any kind of tools. So traditional 1911s and 2011s have a hole similar to that goes all the way through the guide rod that you usually have to use some kind of tool or pin or a paper clip and put through there to keep the spring from popping out. Kimber has addressed that issue on the 2K11 and modernized it. So back to the video. So here's a question for you. Would you take this over a Staccato? I don't know. I guess time will tell. It's kind of up to you guys to decide. Overall, I'm really liking the aesthetics here. This mag release works really well. Drops free. It is easy to get to and manipulate. I mean, I don't have big hands, so I do have to turn my hand and break my grip slightly, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Kind of used to having to do that. I know some guys have actually put an extension there so it comes out so they don't have to break their grip. I don't think I'll be doing that. I kind of like the design of this. I do wish it was a contrasting color, maybe the graphite gray or the bronze color of the barrel. Either one I think would have been cool. I also want to change the screws to also contrast with the black, kind of the same as maybe the graphite gray or maybe the Coyote PVD color. I don't know, one of the two. Contrasting colors look great to me, kind of like we did on here. So, and I did a video on this gun already, kind of talking about it, but having those contrasting colors to me just looks really cool, especially when all the screws are done in that same color. All right, so I think that is about it. So far, just gripping the gun. You can't get high up on it with this in the tang here. With this nice beaver tail. Let me release this hammer there. Looks pretty good. Everything seems to be well constructed, so I'm very, very happy with that. Now, one thing personally I wish that they did do is where it has the 2K11 here. I wish they had put a little more flair to it. This is going to be like your flagship gun. That 2K11 needs to stand out. Maybe they went with a more modest approach because they know some of the more old heads, buds, 1911 traditionalists, which are not going to be the ideal target for this gun anyway. Probably wouldn't like all the extra flair and glam, but I would have definitely liked that just to kind of show it off. But at any rate, that's going to be the end of the video. I don't want to make it too long. Just doing a first thoughts introduction to the gun, unboxing of sorts. So see you guys on the next video. Appreciate you stopping by. Like, subscribe, all that other YouTube crap. See you on the next video. Peace. Goes to the side there. Nothing else in this pocket. And in this main pocket is usually where your gun would be. So you have 1, 2, and 3 slots to carry 3 guns to the range. This is a pretty decent range bag. I've used this one for a bit. Not this particular one, but my other one, which is exactly the same, for a while. And it's pretty cool. But to be honest, I prefer this bag more. The bag that came with my Live Free Army Apollo 11. Now it only has an opening for technically 2 guns, and all your mag stuff in there. But it's just the overall setup of this bag I like better. So, and it's more sturdy, more durable. It's a saver bag. They make really phenomenal bags. So